You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White sports fans, we're going to be talking about NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley. Now, Charles Barkley has been involved with the NBA for almost 40 years, something like 35, 36 years. Charles Barkley was an all-time great player. And if you guys follow Rhodes here on this channel, you'll know that Charles Barkley is his favorite basketball player of all time. No doubt, one of the best power forwards of all time. And he is very, very entertaining on television on TNT. He's been pretty much doing that since he actually retired from the NBA, somewhere around there. Now, Charles Barkley, he is never one to hold back his tongue. Charles Barkley says a lot of things that I believe a lot of other guys would never say. Never say. And he was actually on an interview. And Charles Barkley, for some reason, believes that he is controversial. Now, guys, I've been listening to Charles on TV for a very long time. I don't ever remember anybody actually calling Barkley controversial. When Barkley says something, a lot of people are just like, yeah, that's just Charles being Charles. Charles was the same way when he played in the NBA. He was never one to hold his tongue. He always let you know what was on his mind. But however, guys, we're living in a different era right now, folks. Charles Barkley believes that he's considered controversial because of his race. I'm not making this up, guys. Check this out. Over here on Mediaite, Charles Barkley says being labeled controversial has to do with his race. Quote, I'm saying the same thing that these other guys are saying. There's a clip here, guys. Let's go ahead and play this. And I'll give you my commentary afterwards. Let's do it.
You're very outspoken.
You know, it's interesting you say that because every time I hear that, I'm like,
no, but the question really is, I wanted to ask you, or is it more that you're opinionated, or does it tread along the lines of being controversial?
well, you know, it has something to do with race, to be honest with you, because I hear that all the time. I'm like, wait, I don't think I'm saying things I don't hear other people say.
Right.
Now, why did Barkley jump to the race card? Why? Let's move on.
But I think they throw those code words, outspoken, opinionated, when they're talking about brothers on television. Because I think some of the white guys say some of the exact same thing that I say, and they're considered experts. And I'm like, whoa, hold on a second now. Why do you call me controversial, outspoken? I'm saying the same thing that these other guys are saying, but to me, they use those code words when they're saying stuff like that. And that always makes me laugh. I says, I don't think I'm controversial. Like I say, I saw somebody say exactly what I said yesterday, today, but you throw those code words at me, but I just laugh about it because, like I say, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be a straight shooter. That's what's really important. I think television is so powerful.
So, guys, there you have it. That is Charles Barkley saying that he's called controversial because of his race. Now, guys, I don't remember anybody really saying that Charles Barkley was controversial. If you suck on the court, he's going to tell you that you suck on the court. He's not going to hold his tongue. Charles Barkley played in the NBA. He knows what it takes to win. This man was an MVP. He's been to the NBA Finals. This is just Barkley being Barkley. I don't know where he got this idea that he was controversial. Now, if you want to say that a person in the media is controversial, I'll look at Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is a 70-year-old white man, and he's been getting crushed by a lot of other people in the media for almost 2 decades for being, quote unquote, controversial, mainly because of his takes on LeBron James. When LeBron James came into the NBA in 2003, everybody was praising LeBron James. Skip Bayless was pretty much the only one in the media that said, I'm not going to give this guy any praise. I want to watch and see what this guy says. And Skip Bayless is called LeBron James, all kind of names. He's called him Prince James. He says that LeBron doesn't have the clutch gene, that kind of thing. And people in the media have been crushing him. But Skip Bayless, just like Charles Barkley, Skip Bayless doesn't care. Charles Barkley doesn't care either. That's why they say what they say, because honestly, guys, Skip Bayless and Charles Barkley, you can't cancel those guys. The only people that can be canceled is the weak-minded. And Skip Bayless is not weak-minded. He doesn't care. Charles Barkley doesn't care either. But I don't know why Charles actually brought up his race. I never got the impression that people were criticizing him because of his race. Honestly, I don't remember people really criticizing him for what he says about basketball or whatever. He lost me on this one. He really, really did lose me on this one, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, do you guys agree with Charles Barkley on this take that his race is the reason why he's considered controversial? Now, Charles Barkley himself said this, and this is the first time I've ever heard the word controversial and Charles Barkley in the same sentence. To me, it's just Barkley being Barkley. There's nothing controversial about that. The man's entertaining on TV, but for some reason, I don't know why he wanted to play pretty much the race card here. Now, he's made some comments over the past few years that I don't agree with, but I still think the man is great on TV. I really do. This is ridiculous, guys. This is ridiculous. But anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.